that's well too low. Here we go then. It is that time of week. It is the finale. It's the big finale. It's the end of the season. Last race from Abu Dhabi. We've got a two-way race here for the title. Just give me a quick second here, and I will give you the rundown. Just got to quickly look at something that I can't find because I'm an idiot. There we go. There we go. Right. Just had to sort that out. Yes, it is the season finale here at Abu Dhabi. And we have two potential championship winners tonight. Let us let's see who's in. It will be a 35% race tonight, apparently. We'll have to see about that. If we go to the attendance quickly. Yes, both JTK and Husky are going to be in, and it's going to be between those two for the Drivers' Championship. There is it's 18 points the difference between the two, and hopefully we'll see a bit of drama. Not too much though, is what Husky's probably thinking. And in the constructors, the Ferraris are confirmed now as champions. Nobody can catch them, but there is a battle on here for second place. Just 3 points between the Williams and the Astons. All right, Husky. Yeah. You need P4. You've got 18 points of a gap. He can get maximum of 26 with the fast lap. So it's definitely in your hands, regardless. I don't think he can do what he did last season. You know, with slowing the lobby down. Slowing everyone down. His teammate. He can't do that because you could still finish third, or, as you say, fourth, and you've won the championship. I think it's absolutely in your hands. I think that's the right play. You know a podium's going to guarantee the championship, and that's what you got to do. It's not happened yet, and I hope it doesn't happen. What we don't want to see is a championship being decided because of like an incident. Not just on your side, but on JTK's side too. We don't want to see somebody like take JTK out, even if it's by accident, and then you've already won the title. You know, you want the battle to be done on the track, is what I'm saying. It's a good track as well, Abu Dhabi. Plenty of opportunities to overtake. Difficult circuit as well. I think we'll see a lot of time penalties. I think low attendance I think that it's possible that with low attendance, people will push more because there's less people in. I think people will take more risks, and it's the last race of the season. So I hope I'm wrong, but that's how I see that going. I'm not sure whether that's going to help. There's only one way to find out, of course, when we get in there. It's still saying 29 laps for the race, so I don't know if we are going to do a 50% race in the end or not. Everyone's just lobbying up right now, getting ready myself for the qualifying session. It's a typical season ender, Abu Dhabi. I won't mind seeing next season though. Things get mixed up in terms of. All right, I'll catch you later, Husky. Good luck. Yeah. Fingers crossed. We're actually all rooting for you. We want to see a different champion this year, um, or this season. Yeah, I'd like to see Abu Dhabi if it's selected. The drivers vote on the tracks for the season. I'd like to see Abu Dhabi placed somewhere else in the calendar. Maybe we end with a different race next season, but that's down to people more important than I. And as soon as the calendar comes out, of course, um, we will announce it. Don't forget you can follow us here on Twitch, and you can also subscribe to the channel. Still running the giveaway. We've got one more season left. Obviously, if you are a channel member, you will be put into a prize draw for a copy of the new F1 game that's set to come out quite soon, actually. So, if you want to be in with a chance to win that, then you know what button you've got to press. Obviously, waiting on JTK, probably more than anyone else. He is the man that is second this season, and has not been able to. Oh, here he is in the lorry. Assert his dominance as much as maybe he would like to. It'll be interesting tonight what he can do. I don't think he's going to have it easy tonight. He is very, very dominant uh, at this particular track, or he certainly has been over the course of a number of seasons now. As we start to jump in, yep, 20 laps then from 29. Everybody loading into qualifying now. Unfortunate, because it's the end of the season, sometimes you do get this. Not as many drivers, you know, they've not got a lot at stake, so don't come in for the last race, which I kind of understand. It's not ideal, obviously, but I still think we're going to have a really good race, and we're going to see a lot of action throughout the evening. So here we go. Everybody will be just sorting the setups out. See the Abu Dhabi track there, bottom right. Kind of reminds me of a pistol for some reason. You know, with the left-hand side there being the handle or the grip. Just waiting for that first one to come out, and we'll see who that's going to be. Shouldn't be an issue in terms of traffic tonight, at least, which is good. And we see, looks like the Donster's coming out. We've already got people coming out on track. Let's see, it's Pink Washed Eye, who's going to be the first one to try and do something here. Get on board so I can adjust my volume levels. There we go. Lovely circuit, this. Very nice. You see there where they changed the track. A lot simpler. It's just a hairpin rather than the chicane into the hairpin. Look out for turn 3. Might see a few mistakes there. And in sector 3 too, we can always see an invalidation or two there, and maybe even penalties during the race. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Here he goes then, Pink Washed Eye. He's currently in sector 2. You see the DRS settings there, very, very helpful for overtakes. Ideally you want to overtake in the second DRS zone. There's a chance that if you do overtake in that first one, you don't make the pass stick. Let's now start to ride on board with Pink as we have to come across the line to start the first fast lap of the evening. Here we go then. Using all of the track possible. Here's turn 3. If you just take too much curb on the inside there, also with worn tyres, which in qualifying we don't have, but in a race with worn tyres, yeah, you end up DNFing and in a wall, possibly. Definitely a dangerous place on the track. Very long straight, very easy to pass down here. Have to get this chicane right, where laps are very much made in terms of quickness, but sometimes it can be to your detriment if you don't get that right. So in sector 3 now. Looks like a nice smooth lap. Bit awkward through here. This is where if you go too wide on the outside you can invalidate. That's nicely done. Around the last couple of corners, and let's see what this first lap's going to be. It's going to be a 1:22.7, and we're going to go straight on to our current championship leader, the man with the championship, one hand on the championship tonight, I would say. Donster putting in a 1:24.0. We are focused on Husky here. Keeping it nice and tidy. Plenty of time in qualifying. That's a 1:22.5, so a good 2/10 in front of Pink there. JTK, currently second in the championship. Just started sector 2, so this is another time very important for us tonight. As Merlino has put in a 1:22.5. This is the one though. JTK needs to have a good qualifying session. Needs to get away, win the race, and then everything else is out of his hands. He's just got to do what he can do, not worry about other factors. We've had a 1:23.3 there from Ali, or from All, sorry. My eyes are absolutely failing me tonight. So 1:22.2, that's a very fast first lap there from JTK. DMB is just on that lap, so nobody on a fast lap right now. We'll stick with DMB then. Yeah, very very good qualifying time from JTK, I must say, and I think that's a real marker he's put down to the rest of the field, and to Husky too. Just gonna have a quick drink while these guys are on out laps. See DMB just trying to get as much clean, get a gap really. Here comes Heller over the line, DMB over the line to start both of their initial fast laps of the evening. Blue Gog is still in the pits, yet to come out and put a time in. Because it's a 35% race, could see a soft medium or medium soft strategy. Be interesting to see. DMB looking to put in a good time and set himself up ready for the race. A little bit awkward for the chicane as you saw there, and that is something that can definitely hinder you, as I said before, on these laps. To get between Heller and himself, not really changing, so these two, I imagine, will be very close in terms of their initial qualifying time. Oh, and Heller's gone for a spin. That's very unfortunate. So he's in the wall on the left hand side. That can happen and does happen frequently. A 1:24.1, that's 6th position right now for DMB. We see Heller back into the pits. Let's check out Ali's time, shall we? And currently on a fast lap. Get on board. Hello, Mr. Tails. My cat is here. Just come to watch the Formula 1 with me. My co-commentator. There you go, a quick word from the co-commentator. Very fussy little cat he is, love him. Ali not really taking any risks here in terms of he can get closer to the wall. He's decided he's had enough for that. So Blue Goggy on a fast lap. That's round turn 3 there. Come up to the left-hand hairpin into sector 1. 17.4 there through one sector. Obviously it comes up as purple on the track because that's his personal best. He's literally not put a lap in yet. So the Donster on a fast lap 2 just started a fast lap. I think Pink's going to be close behind in the RB. See what sort of time Blue Goggy puts down. Again, I think a very good night for people to pick up podiums and potentially get really high points. Very nice. See how close he goes on the outside. Again, not too wide. This is his first lap of the evening, so it's kind of understandable. You don't want to risk it all. Get a solid lap in and then worry about the next lap afterwards. So that's third position with the 122.6. And get the Donster in sector 3. Currently 3/10 up. We'll be looking to break into the 122s. Oh, just too wide there, you see it. That's the invalidation I was talking about. So we think what I was apparently a 100th up at the minute. Or 12,000th up, if you want to go that way. See if there's any improvement in sector 3. Yeah, made up over a tenth there, and it's very, very close up into third position, and really close between himself and Husky. There's the boss man Heller, looking to have a better sector 3. Well, not even just that one corner. Just lost control there. Quite fortunate, you might say, that he didn't fully put himself out of qualifying. Nice line. Oh, it's just too wide. He's made the same mistake as his teammate, the Donster there. He's run just too wide on that same corner. Well, back to the MB then, on an out lap. Currently the only one putting in, only driver on the grid that's not either in the pits or coming into the pits. Looking for a solid time. 4 minutes and 30 to go in qualifying. Imagine that everyone now is waiting for the clock to run down so that they can then get as late as possible their last lap. More rubber on the track that way, and you've got to be a little bit careful though. I have seen on occasion, not too often, but on occasion people make mistakes in terms of they come out a little bit too late and they don't manage to get that final fast lap in. And I've seen people that have been highly touted for a podium do that. DMB currently on 124.1. We'll definitely be looking to break in the 123s. Heller's just coming out now. I think that's Heller just in front actually. judging by his the distance between Heller and DMB when they were both on a fast lap, I think they'll be battling each other in terms of their qualifying position. And Heller just skipping straight over there. The chicane. He's on an outlap, so you can do that. He's actually gave a little bit of a toe to DMB. That's very courteous of him. He's 2 tenths down, actually. It's not been a good lap for him so far. You can see he's struggling with grip a little bit. The Donster back out for another outlap. He's looking pretty good until he made that mistake this particular corner. So he's got to put a good lap in now. You know, the Mercedes teammates are going to help each other out. It's a 1:24.4 for DMB. Not going to have time for another lap. That's going to be as good as it gets. So there's Heller. Where's the Donster then? I think the Donster's just in front, so we'll stick with the Donster then. Got to be a good one, this. I think we put it all out on the line. Husky is out on a little bit of oversteer there. Husky's out of the pits, starting his outlap. JTK still, I think he's just coming out now. Again, he's really good at timing it, but I wish he'd leave the pits like 5 seconds earlier, because it's quite stressful seeing whether he gets over the line or not. See then. Yeah, that's much better. That's a really nice line actually there from the Donster. Right up into 3rd position. Just 500ths behind Husky, who started his fast lap. So let's get on board then. Championship leader going into this final race of the season. This is going to be his final qualifying lap of this season. Currently sat in 2nd position. Remember, he only needs to finish in the top 4 in the race to guarantee himself a very elusive championship. Not the greatest run through the chicane that I've ever seen. You see the split time as he's coming up to sector 3. He's about even. I think he could be in a bit of trouble here. There could be blue goggy, pink wash eye. They could both overtake him on the grid. He doesn't want to be in the middle of the pack because that is dangerous. Oh, a 1:22.2, so in 1st position as it stands, provisionally on pole. We've gone straight onto JTK here. Currently running 2nd by exactly 200ths of a second, and it's going to be very, very important now for JTK. He's got to get a bit more. Oh, and I'm not sure about that. It looked a bit slidey into the chicane there. We're going to have to look at the split times. We go almost at the end of sector 2, so we will see. Oh, he's 3 tenths up. He's absolutely flying. This is massively impressive. This looks to be the lap that's going to get in pole position. He's currently running in 4th. You see, both Blue Goggy and Pink Washed Eye went quicker, and JTK has put it on pole position. So 4th position for Husky. In the middle of that pack, that's going to be very, very awkward. There's our grid. It's JTK and Blue Goggy on the front row, followed by Pinkwashed Iron Husky, the Donster in 5th with Ali in 6th, Heller in 7th, Merlino in 8th, and DNB will be starting from 9th position. You see that just a half a second between those top 5. DRS kicking in during lap 2, so look to see plenty of overtakes. But definitely not the ideal start for Husky, that's for sure. Got to stay out of trouble, and by doing that he might drop down a few positions. This championship is definitely still really up in the air. JTK looking to do the double, already has the constructors in the bag for the Ferrari team. No teammate tonight, but we'll be looking to take that Drivers' Championship home for the 4th season in a row as well. I think if anybody can do it, it is him. It's not in his hands this year. And we start with the warm-up lap, the parade lap, the formation lap, whatever you want to call it. And let's look at the tyres then. So we have got JTK on mediums along with Pinkwashed Eye Husky, the Donster, Ali, Heller and Merlino. DNB on hard tyres, which I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And we've got Blue Goggy on the soft, so Blue Goggy is going to be looking to make a really quick pass from the start on JTK and really assert himself on this race, get the undercut and just dominate from the front. It's cliched and it's a meme, but it is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. JTK not here to mess about on his formation lap. Look, not holding the pack up or anything. Just get round. We're not going to see a medium hard strategy. I don't think. I don't see how that's going to happen. Safety cars around here, by the way. You can see them because there are parts of this circuit that there is no runoff. But I think with the number of drivers, we shouldn't really be seeing one. I would be disappointed if we saw more than one anyway. That would be, a bit devastating. You see there, Blue Goggy has positioned his car to cut across on JTK. So we've got all the lights out. We're going to start the final race of the season. Blue Goggy holding on to second there. Husky still in 4th. So yeah, everybody got round safely, I believe. Yeah, that's good. That's good to see. Pinkwashed Eye already having a look. JTK is going to probably... Oh, and we've got Merlino and Heller there where they're coming together. You can see there's both of them down at the back. I think they're both all right though. No damage as I can tell, just as a, from a quick glance. So that's good, at least. So all the way down to Ali now. We've got a potential DRS train. JTK not able to break from the pack. Husky waiting for his opportunity. But because of where he is, he might struggle to pass. He's going to have 2 cars in front of him that have DRS, and he's going to have JTK at the front as well. It's difficult. You see him there in the Aston Martin. I'm keeping a close eye on him because he is currently 4th position is good enough, by the way. That will win him the championship. Give him 12 points, that'd be enough. Here we go then. Blue Goggy looking to make a move. No, not quite. He's not quite ready. If you look at Ali here, he's a little bit too far back. Let's get on board with the Donster. You see the 3 in front all battling. And you see there as well JTK in the Ferrari. Oh! And Pink Washed Eye, I think, has had a bit of a moment there. So Husky has gone up into 3rd position. Done well to avoid any sort of contact there. He's really pushing though, Pink Washed Eye. He's not content. He's unhappy with that. Husky has just set the fastest lap of the race, and that could be a big point from the end of this race too. An extra point for the fast lap could be vital in terms of the championship. JTK not able to break away from these guys behind him. Ali is actually within DRS range, by the way, you can see. And Blue Goggy, we just missed it unfortunately, I was just looking backwards, has managed to get through on JTK. So we have a new race leader. He's on the soft tyre. It's Blue Goggy. He's got to really push on now, if he can, because he's going to be, I would imagine, trying to undercut everyone. JTK holding on to the back there. Husky directly behind. Husky's have a little moment there. The McLaren of Blue Goggy in 1st position, but look at that. Once again, this top 6 have really pulled away and are making a real good battle. 2 racing bulls in there as well, so good for the constructors to end their season. Of course, if you don't know, Ferrari have been confirmed as constructors champions. I'm surprised we've not seen teammates come in to help out. Husky down to 4th then. JTK back up to 1st. Pink Washed Eye has gone through into 2nd there. Blue Goggy missing out big time, down from 1st to 3rd. And did I see damage there? Has Husky got front right end plate damage? If he has, I think he has. He's gonna be really struggling. We'll confirm that as soon as possible. These camera angles are quite far away. It does look to me like he's carrying damage though. I didn't notice that before. That could be massive. He's going to have to take extra time in the pits to change that wing. Let's see now. Blue Goggy just dropping back a little bit. Those softs are going to be struggling. Yeah, I'm calling it there. He's got front right end plate damage. I'd like to see a closer angle, to be honest. We're not getting it. Yep, there you go. You can see he does have damage. And given how close the top 6 are, changing a wing in the pits could be very, very costly. So this championship has opened up big time. He's gone through on Blue Goggy. He's going to have the straight line speed. Blue Goggy's soft tyres are going to be well fallen off by now. He's going to start to struggle to hold off like the Donster and Ali. Wing damage, that's properly bad as well, that wing damage. You can see it's not just the end plate damage, it looks like the wing itself is not at 180 degrees relative to the tyres. It's really bent one way, and it just makes his drive all the more impressive to stay currently in third position. So the Donster has managed to get through on Blue Goggy, who's pitted in, and those softs absolutely screaming to be took off. Onto the hard tyre then. Now, under normal circumstances, I think 15 laps on a hard tyre around here wouldn't be too unreasonable. But I think because it's a 35% race, I kind of think they're going to fall off quicker. That's normally the case. We'll have to watch as that story develops, should we say? As it is though. JTK managing to keep hold of the lead. That's another 3 seconds for Heller. Currently on a total of 6. It's now the top 5 that are all together. And because of Blue Goggy's pit stop, it's going to be quicker though. Just because he has those fresh tyres on. So he'll be looking to get as close as he can to the pack straight away. We're on lap 7 of 20, and Ali has just taken a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Sat there in 5th position. That's really unlucky. Having a really good race so far. That's our race leader though, JTK. You see everybody positioning down this straight. Pinkwash tyre's not going to mess around. He sees a gap, he's going to go for it, and he has gone for it, and he's made the pass. We've got a new race leader, and it is Pink. And what a great pass that is. Very difficult to defend there for JTK, in fairness. Not the easiest place to defend. We've got caution in sector 2. I think that looks like it might be the Donster, probably. As JTK goes back into first position. Yeah, I think it is the Donster. You see he's 6 seconds back on this leading pack, just struggling a bit. And a little spin, and now it's down to 4 at the top. 3 if you think that yeah, he's quite far behind. Maybe they had a bit of an incident together. I'll have to check that out post-race. So, in comes Pink to take their one and only, or at least they hope, pit stop of the evening. I see many people now are going to be coming into the pits, or I would suspect at any time now. The top 2, JTK and Husky. Husky just about hanging on there for DRS. He's going to be able to close the gap. Undercut is strong, so this is very much a possibility of Pink to get through into first position. What he's going to need though is a significant gap, i.e. at least a couple of seconds, just to keep everyone behind honest and out of DRS. He's gone through on Blue Goggy already. Blue Goggy not having the best of times since he's come out of the pits. We see Husky is in the pits. Remember, he's probably going to have to change that wing. We'll see what his pit crew are up to. Do they have a wing ready to change? No. Well, that's a big decision there. I kind of understand it. He was running well with the front wing damaged, and he's gonna lose. He was gonna lose a lot of time, like 5 or 6 seconds, because of that wing change. But I mean, kind of the problem now is if those tyres towards the end of the race, those hard tyres that he's put on, start to fall off, he's going to be in big trouble. You see the undercut work there for Pink Wash Dye and Blue Goggy, both in front of Husky. Obviously, Blue Goggy's tyres are going to be struggling towards the end of the race. Sixth place now for Husky. He's dropped back actually. He's a second and a half behind Blue Goggy and Pink Wash Dye. This is the problem with that wing damage, because he's not able to get the car to perform as well aerodynamically. So it's going to be tough. That is the fastest lap of the race from Pink Wash Dye. JTK is in the pits right now. We'll have to see where he comes out. I suspect he's going to be behind the rest. Yep, the undercut worked. I don't know for how long though. He has managed to just get out side by side with Husky. Husky's going to need that DRS if he can get it, which he isn't. JTK is just behind, so he's going to have a good run here. No worries about tyre warming around here. Good temperatures normally, even though it's a night race. But also because of, if you can get through like the first 3 corners, fine. And you skip 2 of them when you come out of the pits anyway. There's a tunnel. It's quite a weird pit lane. You go through a tunnel under the track. It's very unique, and yeah, but if you can get to that straight after the hairpin, you can just go full out, and it kind of warms your tyres up for you. You don't have to worry about taking too long for your tyres to warm up. JTK now trying to pull away from Husky as Pink Wash Dye has gone up into first position. DMB is in the pits, so this front 4 is what it was before the round of pit stops. However, we have seen a bit of a different order here. JTK's got to get within a second, and he has done. As you see on the right, the green circle, that's the DRS detection zone. So once you go, there'll be a line on the track. Once you go over that line, if you're within a second, when the DRS kicks in, which is now, as you can see, the rear wing opening. Once you go over that line, if you're within a second, you will get DRS. It's not that you're within a second when DRS is enabled. It's when you go over that line, that detection line. So Blue Goggy now trying to make the pass, and has made the pass into first position. As you can see, Husky is kind of struggling here. 4th position will be good enough. But has really dropped back. I think actually probably, obviously hindsight, it's easy for me and easy for us here watching, but I don't think he'd have lost the place if he'd have changed his wing, and he'd probably be, well, no problem about it, it'd be more beneficial to him right now to have a fully functioning front wing. So yeah, maybe a small tactical mistake. Pressure is on though. This is potentially his first ever championship, so it's understandable. The thing is not to make any mistakes that are critical in terms of him and the season and the championship. JTK though, as you saw there, has passed. He's gone into first position, and he's doing his job and what he needs to do to win the championship. We are on lap 12 of 20. All he can do is win the race and then take it from there. You know, he's just got to try his best to win the race, and then hopefully, from his point of view, he will be able to secure the championship. Husky managing to keep a good lead on Ali, who also has 3 seconds, of course. So I think he's pretty safe at the minute, Husky. But there's still quite a way to go. We are on lap 13 of 20. We've got 7 laps to go, or just under 7 racing laps to go. So don't take anything for granted yet. We know that JTK won't be happy with just the constructors, although he is a very, very good team player, and you know, he's a great teammate to have, but he really does want another driver's title, that's for sure. As it stands, he's not going to get it this season, as Husky now 3 seconds back, but that could change things. That is a full safety car. We'll see if people are going to pit in. Obviously those a bit further back are going to pit in. They're not going to lose anything by doing so. People need to be careful, not speeding under the safety car. No, even the slightest touch, you're going to get done for a major collision, because it's a safety car. And you don't want to speed in the pit lane either. That's disastrous if that happens. At this point of the race, if you pit in and that happens. Husky's alright here in terms of, like, he can react to what those in front do. He's got a gap of, like, he's 3 seconds behind, so he knows that if these come into the pits, then he can come in. If they stay out, then it's tough. I don't know. It's a really, really tough call. Do you come in? Do you stay out? You know. Do you fix the wing? Put on a fresh set of soft or medium tyres? Have that extra pace? Do you stay out on those older tyres? Here come the leaders then. We'll see what they do. JTK looks like he's coming into the pits. Yep, the front three all coming into the pits, and it's going to be what Husky does. He's decided he's going to come in as well. We'll keep on board and see if he changes this wing. I think it's the correct play right now is to get a fresh wing. Get a new front wing bolted on and take it from there. Yes, you see there the mechanic holding that front wing, that new one. The Donster has come into the pits. As long as he gets out in front of Ali, I think he'll be fine. It's going to be close though. Yep, I don't know, is he going to get in front? I think the Husky's just about going to get this. Yeah, I think he has. He's just managed to get back out in 4th position. Now he is ready to, excuse me, he's ready to rock and roll because he's got fresh tyres. He's got a brand new front wing, no damage, and he'll be right back at the back of Pink Washed Eye's car and ready to push. I still believe that he could have changed the wing, for sure, and I don't think it would have cost him. But it turns out that's not going to be an issue because he's changed it now. He's managed to hold on to onto 4th position, which is absolutely crucial. Can't get caught out by the restart. Let's check what tyres everybody went on there then. So Pink Washed Eye's gone on a fresh set of softs. Not a bad idea. Gonna have a really quick start. We've got Husky, Blue Goggy and JTK on fresh mediums. Ali did pit in the lap before. Well, he pitted in before Husky, and I think he's come in the pits again. Somebody's... Oh no, Molino's come into the pits. Still new mediums for Ali. The Donster on the softs. I think softs will be alright till the end of this race from this point on. As you can see, safety car still out. It's going to go till the end of this lap, and then I imagine we're going to get 17, 18, 19 and 20 all under green flag, which means we'll have 3 laps of DRS, so definitely going to be changes, I would imagine, at the front. Just waiting for the safety car then. Bit of an issue here. The safety car's coming in, as you can see, and there he goes. JTK's going to back the pack up. Husky, you've got to be a little bit careful on the restart. Doesn't want to get caught out, but also doesn't want to get run too close to Pink Washed Eye and take more damage. So, oh, and there you go. There's Marino slowing down too much, and yeah, it's Heller just running into the back of him ever so slightly. Hopefully he didn't take any damage from that. So JTK is going to get us restarted. He has gone. Oh no, he hasn't. Actually, I thought he'd gone there. He hasn't though. He's leaving it. He's leaving it. And now he's gone. Here we go then. Good restart from JTK. Not really catching anyone out though. Not too much. Pink Washed Eye just dropped back a little bit. Got those soft tyres though. Going to have to make those work very quickly. See, already JTK trying to really stretch these guys out. He needs Ali to do him a favour. In fact, he needs Ali not just to do him a favour in terms of passing. He needs Ali to slow Husky down. He needs someone like the Donster to get through who hasn't got penalties. Right now, Husky is going to be the champion. No DRS yet. Gonna have to wait until the next lap. See everybody coming through. Ali's dropped to about a second back now from Husky, so that he's going to be well pleased with that Husky. He's going to be delighted actually, because that takes the pressure off. Running very, very close to Pink Washed Eye here. Don't want to get too close and not have time to react. If Pink has a bit of an issue, or a bit of oversteer or whatever, so just got to be careful. Of course, he doesn't want to drop too far back. So Pink Washed Eye takes the fastest lap of the race. That also is does Husky a favour, because it's. I mean, JTK doesn't have the fast lap. Battle for second going on between Pink Washed Eye and Blue Goggy. Both of these guys have had a really good race. Still very much in this for the win. So DRS enabled this lap. You see, Ali didn't manage to get it. 3 wide here going into the chicane. This could end up badly. Pink Washed Eye's got the inside line. He's had to pull out. Yeah, you see lots of drivers there locking up. Nobody really wanted to take the risk. The Donster managed to get through there on Ali. Blue Goggy's gone through on JTK. So Blue Goggy leads the race. Another 3 seconds for Hella. Struggling with grip. Just going to try and finish the race. Finish the season with a couple of points, that's for sure. Caution in sector 2. That is Hella through the chicane. What will be interesting to see now, I wonder how many track limit warnings Husky's got, because if he gets another one, let's say he's got 2, if he gets another one and gets a 3-second penalty, that could also decide this title as we ride on board with Husky. Lap 19 of 20. I bet he's absolutely bricking it. It is squeaky bum time here. This is going to be his first ever championship, first ever driver's title. It's going to be well deserved. Side by side there, Pink and Blue Goggy. Oh, Husky's going to make a move down the inside. Risky move. He's managed to get up into third, into second position now, Husky. Fantastic work. Pink Washed Eye takes 3 seconds. That's going to be very costly. You see, everybody. Pink Washed Eye is out. Not of the race, but he's out of contention here. You can see. Oh, that's very unlucky. He's had a big spin down into 8th position. That's probably going to confirm Husky as our champion. Let's see if he can do it by winning this race as well. That would be the perfect end for him. He's got the fast lap, second to last lap. He took the fast lap. Here we go then for the final time this season. Let's see who gets the win. It's between Husky and JTK, this championship. Husky has it in the bag right now. He knows anywhere in the top 4 has won him this championship, but he's going to look to try and do it on the track with a race win. There we see he's making the move. Blue Goggy's also made the move on JTK, who's down into 3rd position. All change at the front. Husky, our championship leader, a potential world champion here, leading the race, the final lap of the final race of the season. Blue Goggy looking to upset the apple cart though. Look at that. Oh, and there's contact. Blue Goggy on Husky. Fortunately for Husky, didn't cost him too much there. That's probably given the race win to JTK, who will take little consolation in the fact that he is going to have to hand over that championship trophy to Husky. 3-time, he did the 3-peat. JTK is an absolutely superb driver. But Husky there, 2nd position, and you see he is now. Whoa, look at Blue Goggy. I'd love to see a finish like that. We're going to stay on with Husky because he is now the IRS, the International Racing Series World Champion. Here's the main man. He's been knocking on the door for seasons now. He made the switch over to the wheel. He took to the wheel like a duck takes to water. And he's been rewarded. Mr. Consistent himself. He is the champion. I'm sure he's absolutely delighted with that. He'll be jumping out of that racing chair. Mrs. Husky's going to be a happy woman tonight, I can tell you that. JTK did get the race win in the end, as you see. We're just waiting for Hella to go over the start finish line. He's got a couple of corners to go. But Husky finally gets that championship win. Really well done. Looked a bit dodgy there with the contact at the end with Blue Dog. It could have cost him. If he went for a spin there, that could have been disastrous. He's hung on through the adversity of tonight as well with that wing damage. Made the right calls at the right times. Consistently in the top three, picking up big points. A fully deserved and fully supported by the community win here. Yeah, he's not on the top step tonight, but he's on the top step for the season. Great stuff. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy either. Love JTK. But he's got the three-peat. It was time for Husky, as you see. Gets the driver of the day in the game. There's JTK with that backflip. We've seen it a lot over the seasons. It's only going to get him second place this season. He'll be looking to come back next season and win that championship again. He does come away with the constructors for the Ferraris though. So well done to him there. But it's the main man. It is the number one driver next season, Husky. He has took the race. He took the fast lap as well. JTK tried so hard there. He only managed to close the gap by 6 points. So Husky has won the championship by 12 points. And as I say, fully deserved. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. I think I speak for everyone. Every driver, every reserve driver, every tier 2 driver, everyone in the Discord, when I say congratulations to Husky. We all appreciate and we're all kind of in awe of what JTK can do, and he's fully deserving of his championships that he's got. But we all kind of wanted Husky just to get that one, and he did. And I'm so pleased for him. I'm beaming. I'm delighted for him. It's been a long old season for him. Probably pretty stressful for him, but he's got the rewards at the end. He is the champion. But that will be the season concluded, and as I say, Husky champion. Ferraris getting the constructors title. We've got to give out our end of season awards, and well, we'll start with driver of the day, and it's Husky. We'll go with driver of the season, and that's also Husky. Team of the season, absolutely the Ferraris. They were above and beyond in that constructors championship. To be fair, they were really, really good. They're a very good team this season. Congratulations to everybody that took part and was a part and made this season the spectacle and the great season that it was. I can't wait for next season. That's going to be keep an eye out for notices for that. It's going to be in a couple of weeks. We're going to have definitely going to have a week off between seasons, as we usually do. This will be the last. The season that's coming up will be the last season of this current this current game, and then we'll be moving on to F1 25, of course, when that comes out. But yeah, congratulations to everyone who took part in this season. Made it quite possibly the best season yet. And we've had a lot of seasons. We're on like season 9 now. So it's been really, really good. Before I go, I always have to say it. Firstly, I'd like to thank Hella High for bringing me in, allowing me to commentate on the league. I love doing it every Tuesday. It's something I look forward to every week. Spectacular racing, a really good community, and it's always great to see. I'd also want to thank everybody, whether you're here now or not, whether you hear this or not, or whether you hear this after the fact. I'd like to thank everybody that's tuned in over the season, whether it be for a minute or for a race or for every race. You make the league what it is. You make the channel what it is. And you guys are the unsung heroes and the MVPs. That's for sure. The real final word I have is to say it has been an absolute pleasure, as I say, for me to be able to commentate. I will be back next season. That is already been confirmed. And I'm looking forward to another season of great racing. So, thank you to everyone for tuning in over the season. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks for the start of what is bound to be another top class season from some of the best drivers around. Thank you, and good evening.